What is up, family? It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step two, step two, step two, step two. But anyway, I shouldn't have left my ass without a dope beat to step two on my channel. But this is interesting. But no, anytime that I take some time off, it's for a reason, you know. Definitely spirit guided, and it just is what it is. You got to take your time out for yourself, for your comfort, for your spiritual growth and evolution. But anyway, let's just see what message comes out for us for today. I was thinking about doing zodiacs, the turbo reads, but you know, maybe I'll start that a little bit later. Anyway, as you can see, I'm at work, but I'm just waiting on my first client to come in. All right. Look, and I saw that Ten of Cups when I was shuffling the cards. Oh, this is beautiful energy. Yes. We got 3 tens out here. Okay. 3 tens. And these cards are a little bit different, so this is beautiful. I think it's the Sun card. We're going to go with the Sun card. I'm getting the Sun card feeling from this, you know. All right, so you got some beautiful things happening in the spiritual realm. We have some beautiful things happening in the spiritual realm for us. We got the 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups, the Sun card, 10 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 4 of Wands. I always get a card to clarify each one of these cards. So I'm going to kind of shuffle up to get that out. But we got 2 of the most happiest cards in the deck. You know what I'm saying? The 10 of Cups and the Sun card. So there's a lot of joy happening. There's a lot of happiness within the spirit realm, you know, for you. I feel like your spirit guides are truly celebrating you because you have truly become, you know, the Trinity within yourself. Emperor, Empress, and, you know, child, the page, that Trinity. And I like to say a lot that we have the masculine and the feminine energy within us, that we need to balance them out. But we also have that child. We have the masculine. Well, masculine is the right side, I believe. Well, so we have the masculine, the feminine, and we also have the inner child within us. And those 3 need to merge. Not, you know what I'm saying? The masculine and the feminine energy needs to evolve so that they can reparent that inner child, because none of us have had the perfect childhood. There were some things that may have went awry. You know, a lot of us as adults, the things that we're triggered by are things that originated in our childhood, whether you want to believe it or not. Whether you know that or not, or, you know, are conscious of that or not. If you really sit down and think back and keep asking why do I feel this way? Why, keep going back. You'll go back. You'll eventually end up at that childhood, at a childhood memory, you know. So we're 10 of Wands, releasing that burden, you know what I'm saying? We're no longer carrying that load, and we're no longer are going to allow other people, with us healing that, we're no longer allowing other people to trigger us in a way to, you know, that will make us pick that load back up. Now we do know that we're human. We're gonna have our times, we're gonna have our moments, you know. But the more that we grow and evolve, you know, the faster these we get through Chariot card, the faster we can overcome all of the, perhaps backstabbing, because I do see the 10 of swords here. So we have 4 tens here. So completion. These are endings and new beginnings, endings of old cycles. So we got the clarifiers out. I wish I had, started with that. But that's neither here nor there. We have the Queen of Pentacles clarifying the 10 of Cups. Like you're grounded within yourself, happy, like spirit is ready to bless you. Wow. We got the Queen of Cups clarifying the Nine of Cups. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles clarifying the Nine of Cups. And we have the Empress card clarifying the 10 of Wands. Like I said, you're putting down that burden. You're not carrying other people's burden and other people's karma. You've done the work with the Hermit card here. That internal work. You went into the darkness. You went into the unknown. You did that traveling back, the why, to the childhood, traumas, and did the work, did the shadow work to heal that, to see what, those issues are, and to heal that inner child. So you've done that work, and to come into enlightenment. The Hermit card is about, going into the darkness, going into the unknown until you reach enlightenment. That's why the Hermit, he has that flame, or usually he have like a candle that, or a lantern, and there's usually a star in there that represents like the candle that's guiding him. Yeah, because we have the star card, which when you see the star card, it represents enlightenment, it represents healing, it represents awakening. So that's what the Hermit card is about, going into the darkness to receive that, more on a 3D level. The star card is that coming from above and blessing you. So we're releasing that burden. We're no longer carrying that pain and that hurt. We're no longer carrying that mental conflict that we've been, lugging, 10 of Wands, lugging around with us. That weight on our back, that monkey on our back, we're flipping that motherfucker off, you know what I'm saying? And no longer in that mental conflict. Like this is coming out over the Wheel of Fortune card, which is the other 10 that was out here, coming out over the Wheel of Fortune card. We're not on that wheel of mental conflict anymore, that wheel of doubt, with the Six of Cups here, which again represents that inner child. Remember I said it was clarified by the Hermit. Again, we went into the darkness to go heal that inner child, to go retrieve that inner child. But again, our destiny is calling us, and we can't move forward. Wow, look at this. Baby, we got the World card. I did just realize the World card is here, and it's over the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands, baby, is self. Foundation, really grounded within self. And this is coming out underneath the Sun card, which is clarified by the King of Cups. We are able to be in this happy and joyful energy, this love, in a more balanced emotion. We're now able to have more compassion for our old self. We can have more compassion for our shadow self. With us understanding self, we can then extend that passion, that compassion to other people. Doesn't mean we have to allow them to take advantage of us, because that's one thing that we didn't realize before, when people were taking advantage of us, or not treating us the way that we deserve to be treated, with integrity, with love, when people didn't see us and see the love that we gave. We have now awakened to our worth, and so the things that other people do, we just look at it from a higher perspective and no longer take it personal. We understand that that's a personal problem for them that they have to deal with. We understand now that that is them trying to project 10 of Wands, trying to project their burdens onto us, trying to make us carry their burdens, because they see how abundant we are. They see how bright our light shines. They see how stable and grounded we are within ourselves, Four of Wands. But again, we got the World card here. That cycle is over. The beginning of the reading, all the tens, endings and new beginnings. We are in the era of new beginnings. Spirit is preparing us for this adventure that we are about to embark on, something that is completely out of the norm of what this world has been based on since its beginning. In a way, we don't really know what went on millions of years ago, but we got to know that it's all wrapped up within this body, within our bodies, that history, that DNA, those threads that existed since the beginning of time exists within us. So we carry it in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And just like the stories of creation, as when we reincarnate, it is said that when we choose to come back here, it is said that Earth is one of the hardest schools in the universe, because you come in without your powers. You come in without the knowing of all the other past lives, so that you can make this one a better one. You don't come in with the cheat book. The slate is wiped clean when you come through that womb, and you on that journey again, but then there are spirit guides and things like that will help you and guide you, but you have to find that path back to self, and to open self up, to be receptive, and to relearn. So it's about remembering, because it's within us. We just have to remember. And the more that we evolve and elevate and level up, the more 10 of Wands weight we take off, and we become more subtle to the messages that come in from Spirit. We're more subtle to the omens that we may see around us via the birds, what type of birds we may see, flowers and plants, what type of plants we may see, and we Google the message for that plant, and get the message from Spirit and get that guidance. We are more subtle and aware and conscious of the songs that may play, or certain license plates number, and what messages we may get from that. So I just feel like this is a great time of just kind of awakening. Let me see what time it is. Okay, I got a few more minutes. All right, so I was thinking about clarifying anything. Let's go ahead and get some clarification on the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Cups. Period, cool. So we got this is the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, we're being offered stability. And why are we being offered that stability? 8 of Pentacles. because we've done the work to become stable. We've done the work to support ourselves, as this Eight of Pentacles is underneath the Six of Cups, which is that inner child. And the Six of Cups in the Hermit card, that going into the darkness and going to retrieve that inner child and to reparent that inner child. We did the work. And that's why we are walking into, look what we have here, the Magician. This Magician card. We have merged the divine masculine, divine feminine, and that inner child, that triangle, that pyramid. And we are one. We are whole. And now we are able to manifest even more stronger than ever before. And that's why we are able to go on this adventure. Because we know and we trust that we will be guided. We are so grounded. We're grounded. I got this analogy last night, or thought of it again last night. I've gotten an analogy before, but we're grounded like that willow tree that's not too rigid, but not too soft either. So that when the winds, hurricanes go, we may bend, baby, but we won't break. We're firmly grounded, firmly rooted. Four of Wands. And now we're ready for a new beginning, World card. New beginning. Ending of an old cycle and evolution and evolving. We're ready for the next level. Because we are tapped into our heart chakra, our throat chakra. We're now going to speak up like we may have been afraid to do as a child because of childhood traumas. We can speak up. We can trust our intuitions because we don't have anyone telling us, shh, your words don't matter. You don't have a voice. Your thoughts don't matter. I know this don't really make sense, but this is how things going to go. So you're going to go against everything within. You don't have anybody telling you not to follow your intuition. You're in tune with that crown chakra. That communication, that is true communication. This is what communicates, this upper portion. That's like the branches of your tree. This is the trunk that's in the ground, that sways but won't bend. But anyway, all right, family, that's what I have for you. I got to get going. I got a client that should be coming in shortly. So I love you all, and until next time, peace.